G'day fellas, and welcome to a little bit of a different video. In this video, we're going to be going up against the brand new AI. It is the ridiculous AI. We're going to find out exactly how ridiculous it is. We're going to be playing up against the French AI. Let's take a look and see exactly how good it is. Of course, for anybody who's unfamiliar with the changes that have happened, there have been a number of changes towards the AI. So there's now four new levels. There's 3 new levels for the AI. So you've got AI hardest, which is the hardest. But then you've got 3 levels of AI above that have all got access to cheats. So when we talk about cheats, we're talking about extra resources that they're gathering over the top of a normal player, of a normal computer. So if you drop off 10 resources, the AI is going to drop off 12, 15, or 20, depending on the AI that you're playing against. So we're playing against the ridiculous AI, which is the lowest of the cheating AI. So this one cheats at a rate of 1.2. So I'm looking forward to seeing how well it does. I'm thinking for our strategy, we're just going to go with something simple, maybe like a 2TC into a feudal push. This is not a strategy that I would normally do in a 1v1 game. It is definitely a strategy that's probably best left against the AI, but we'll see how it goes. Let's just move all... Oh my god, look at that. Look at that hitbox right there. It can be a bit hard to get those hitboxes right. So not normally a strategy I would do in a 1v1, but definitely a strategy that I would do against the AI, especially because it's the ridiculous AI, and I want to see how ridiculous it gets. So I'm thinking that we'll go for the second town center. We'll probably look to put the town center maybe on wood might make sense, just because we've got wood towards the front. AI is pretty good at raiding, so I guess we could look to wall over on the side as well, just to try and keep any kind of raids from hitting this back gold vein, because we are going to want to make sure that we've got our upgrades coming through. So I think we'll go for blacksmith upgrades before we go for our eco upgrades. That makes a lot of sense. So maybe we'll just keep these 2 vills on gold after we put down that TC. But we'll have to wait and see exactly how it goes. So I'm going to bring these sheep in right now, and then we'll just send that guy back out. And so we've got 1, 2, 3 here. So let's control group these guys here and get ready to put down that landmark. So I think landmark can just go right here at the back of the base. All right, there we go. That is it. Come on, food, food, food. There we go. Perfect. 2:12. Not the best time, but I'll take it. It's 2 seconds off. That's pretty decent. Any time that you can be around that is pretty good. All right, so let's grab our first 2 villages, put that down, pick up our sheep over here, and we'll continue going around the edge of the map because we want to come out towards the enemy base and make sure we scout them out. Let's make sure we do this, just so that we have got all of our villages. So this is the standard... Oh my god, hello. This is the standard build order that... or the standard opening that was popularized by... Or not popularized, but pioneered by Naomi is the best, I think, is the YouTube channel. They don't really post a lot of videos, unfortunately, but it was definitely a really cool video that showcased the overall strategy and build order that you can do here, because there's a lot of power in this early build order. So we might just come back to base, because that's 4 sheep. That's pretty good. Now, we're not going to be going on super early farms here, but I think we'll just be looking to stick it out in feudal on that 2TC style. So second TC probably wants to come down. Maybe here, I think, is decent. That should be fine. I mean, you could go in the front. I don't want to go too aggressive, though, but I think, because then that kind of protects the side as well. So we'll do that. So we've got 5 now out over on stone. We'll get rid of that control group. We'll bring these guys back and we'll head straight over towards the enemy. Now, keep in mind, this is a cheating AI. Come on, we're going to need to drop. That's not enough. Let's drop you. All right, there we go. So this is a cheating AI, which means that it is going to be aging up faster and doing all that kind of thing. And we should put a house down. Let's go for a house somewhere around here, I think is probably good. We want to rally our next ville out to that, not this one. There we go. Got enough resources for it. So next one is now going to go out to that. So we've got 6 sheep, so that's pretty good. That's a decent amount of sheep here. Now, these 2 vills are going to go over to wood in the end. And AI is up at 4 minutes 10, so pretty early. I'm curious what landmark they went. So we're going to anticipate that it is cavalry. And I don't see anything just yet. There. Oh, no, he's going for trade, which is interesting to say the least. And that means that we're going to see less cavalry than what we would normally expect. That house should be up shortly. Let's rally a few of those guys across. All right, and we've aged up now, so let's move these guys over to the wood line. And you guys should be good to go now. Yep, they're good to go. You, and There we go. Town center, 447. Not a bad little time there, 447 for the TC. So these guys can now come out. All of those stragglers are finished. And I think we'll just start chopping down these trees. So remember, we always want to chop down the individual trees. I would probably don't want to chop this one down, actually. Just because it's so... like, we want to work towards the middle, and we don't want to expose ourselves towards the side. Barracks going to be coming down. So let's add in our council hall to the control group. And let's... Actually, we'll just get you on that for now. Alright, cool. So, looks good so far. So once again, we want to work towards the center. So I think we can just go like 1-to-1 here now, and we'll start building up our units. We can even look to come out here if we don't see the enemy doing too much. So enemy somewhere around here. Just kind of chill. Oh, we do see a stable back there. So I'm just going to go scout out behind the back of the base. Maybe it's a good idea we just kind of chill out for now, just because I don't know exactly what we're going to be dealing with. And we can probably... You know what? We can probably just keep adding in for now. But numbers are looking good so far. Come on, give it to me. It's always tough trying to work this out. We can add in our racks now, which we'll put towards the front. Definitely need a little bit more food. We're going to need a lot more food, actually. So let's go 15 here. We can actually start adding in farms. That's probably not a bad idea. Nice little spot here. And we can also think about adding in a house. How is our scouting doing? So far this AI doesn't seem too crazy. No attacks at like 5 minutes, how the previous one used to do it. Remember, that was crazy, the way that the AI before would attack. Let's start adding in more farms here, just to be safe. Let's add in another one here. Alright, so we've got the ability now to make our spears. So I think this is probably enough for the moment. We'll wait for one spear and then we'll push out. Let's make that the deal, okay? One spear and then we'll push out. It's already got the one knight back there. How many? Oh, that's a single stable. So 1-1-1. This is basically GUA at this point. And let's add in that next house. I think we can go. We don't want to go there because we've got farms. Let's add in more farms here. Calling out on that scout quite a bit here. Let's just kill that wolf, because otherwise that's going to keep going off the whole time. And we might just add one more in. Now, we are a bit idle here. So I'm just going to rally a couple of these guys out. We did kill the enemy scout. So nice little pickup there for us. Now, where's his gold? His gold's over here, so we can look to hit that gold. Oh, that is a fair bit. We need to get back. That's a lot. I didn't expect that. Okay, so we managed to survive so far. And we're stacking up a lot of resources here. A few idols. Probably too many. That's not good. We lost our scout. Alright, so remember we are on 2 TCs. So that's going to mean that we need a little bit more production here because our economy is quite decent. We can add in a second one of these. And get our farms going. So AI definitely seeming a little bit more manageable here. Oh, we can move these bad boys back, actually. Let's get them back over here. All right, let's keep pushing. Okay, here we go. All right, a lot of free units there. Let's drop the blacksmith. It's time. And AI doesn't seem to be putting up much of a fight. And I think it's time we also send some vills forward. Oh, tower. Let's see if we can deny that. It's got no archers there. It's pulling vills. Let's get our siege engineering, and then we'll get +1 in. Alright, so it looks like we're doing pretty well so far. We'll get +1. It's always awkward when you forget a house. And enemy just kind of running around in circles. The AI obviously didn't get fixed up in that regard. Nice little cleanup there. And he is trading as well. I'm curious if the outcome of this game would change if he wasn't trading. So we'll just go straight for the landmarks. Let's get ranged armor in as well. Actually, we didn't get ranged attack yet. We can start looking for our eco upgrades here. Alright. Let's do it. Let's pull these guys forward again. Put it down an outpost a little bit closer. We just want to be careful with our... I'm tempted just to put that down. So we're losing one of those rams. It's hard to click him. Alright, well, it looks pretty good so far. Okay, well, I think we can say at this point, ridiculous AI is definitely not as ridiculous as some may be led to expect. The name definitely says it's ridiculous. He looks ridiculous with these knights, as all French players do. Excuse me, sir, do you mind coming back here? Do we just drop down some rams right in front of him? Do we have to pick off these vills? Alright, oh, we got plenty of units back here. Alright, well, it seems that the new AI, the ridiculous AI, it's pretty good. I definitely felt like early on there was a little bit of a worry when that push was coming through, but in the end, we're able to sort it out. The question's going to be whether we're going to be able to take on the other AI. So there's the absurd AI, and there is the... I can't remember what the name of the other AI is. I think it might be insane AI. But it feels like this AI played pretty decently. The strategy I hit it with is specifically designed. It's a counter AI strategy. It was developed in the it was developed over a number of years, a number of gaming sessions. Let's just put it that way. So the other AI levels that we've got are outrageous and absurd. So that was ridiculous. That was the first one at 1.2x. Next step up is going to be 1.5x, and I think we're going to need a different strategy for that. So if you've got any suggestions, let me know. But I'm thinking maybe we hit them with a little bit of a 2TC fast castle action. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video on the new AI. How good is it? Well, it's not as ridiculous as it seems.